finally back with another video. I know it's been a while, but I'm recording multiples in one day. So if you see the shirt again, don't worry. You're not imagining things. And I didn't wear the same shirt multiple days. Well, I probably did, but that's not it. If you see any weird hands or faces, it's Jesse. He's decided to be in the background today. I'm going to do the video called Lame Lung Tag, where I tell you guys all about my lungs.
She sounds like a squeaky door.
I'll have to let you guys hear my lungs. They're terrible right now. I don't know what's going on with them. But if I breathe in too much, he tells me they're gross.
Sounds like a door.
He's going to be over here with the questions, but off to the side because apparently that's where he wants to be.
Because my hair's not straight.
Because apparently his hair don't look good, y'all. We have problems.
I forgot my straightener.
And so we're just going to get on into the video. Hope you guys like it. If you guys decide to do it, tag me in it. Let me know. I originally seen this video over on Makeover Mama's channel. So if you want to see that, it'll be linked below too. If you have lame lungs too, leave in the comments your answers if you don't want to film the video, so we can compare the lameness of our lungs. So, first question. Question one.
How do you keep track of your meds and treatments?
How do I keep track of my meds and treatments? So...
She doesn't, Dad does.
Actually, no, here lately it's been me, because he's been working 5 days a week.
This time.
So typically, all my pill form medicine is at night. So that's pretty easy. I just take it once a night. But as far as my nebs and my inhalers, my nasal stuff, that are all for my lungs, they're over a 6 to 8 hour period. So most of the time, if I'm actually doing them properly, which I typically don't because I need a new neb, that's a whole different story. Typically if I do them right, I will set different timers on my phone, but I'm the world's worst at keeping up with my medicines, especially my neb treatments, because it's really easy to forget them. Mainly, a lot of it is if I feel myself rattling or wheezing, then it's like, oh, hey.
It's not wheezing.
I forgot to do my treatment. What is it then?
It's a squeaky door.
It's a squeaky door, my bad. Jesse calls my wheezing a squeaky door.
Sounds like a squeaky door.
Wait, hold on. Shh.
Squeaky door.
I'm not sure if that caught on camera, but if so, that was great. Because that's how my lungs are if I actually breathe in deeply and then breathe out. Okay, what's the next question?
What's your personal baseline?
Okay, so baseline typically refers to your pulmonary function testing.
That's a big word.
Isn't it a big word? I'm proud of myself that I remember those big words.
Word that I'm gonna have to learn.
So basically for short, it means PFT. And I don't keep up with my PFT. We know what my standard normally is, or what it used to be. But typically, I go by my own baseline of how I'm feeling, if I'm feeling sick, or what my O2 levels are. So I have a pulse oximeter at home, and if I can feel myself getting a little sick or whatever, I'll pull out my pulse ox machine and I'll put it on real quick, check my oxygen levels. If it's below below 97, 98, somewhere around in there, then I know for sure it's low. But other than that, I also base it on my, what is it, Jesse? What's the noise?
Your squeaky door.
Based it on my wheezes and breathing. So those are what I use as my baselines. What's the next question, Mr. Snipper?
It smells like... Oh! That's in my nose. Oh, that's not okay. What do you do for lung clearance? Oh, my nose burns.
So what do I do for lung clearance? So when I was little, we used to do the whole, what's the technical name for it? I think it's called PT, where someone would, pat on my back and try to help break it up. But
that's what you do for pneumonia too.
Yeah, that's what you do for pneumonia too, but that's how we used to do my lung clearance. But as my scoliosis has gotten worse, it does make my back hurt a lot if we do my PT like I'm supposed to. So as of lately, it's just been my nubs, trying to make sure I get them all. A lot of nasal rinses, which is really gross, and nasal sprays. Really? A lot of nasal sprays, and just trying to overall make sure that the normal way of breathing is decent.
Your bed's fine.
Thanks, kid. But, I don't know. I'm still in the process of talking to my pulmonologist and stuff like that to get new ways straightened out and new machines and stuff like that.
The question is, what's your least favorite type of cough? It sounds like a wet cough.
That's actually not my least favorite type.
That's my least favorite type because I sound like a dog.
So, least favorite type. Typically, I would say the really dry, strong, hacky coughs. I don't know how to explain that.
Those are the ones that you break your ribs on.
Right, those are the ones I'll break my ribs on. If I'm coughing up mucus and I can somewhat cough minorly instead of majorly, those are not as bad, which sounds really weird. Like, if I go into my coughing attacks, I try to do it with small coughs and wet, gross-sounding ones where I know I'm not contagious, it's just my natural cough. Instead of the dry, hacky ones where I'll just cough and nothing will come up, and I'll end up breaking a rib from coughing so much. Is that all?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
What other organs are impacted and how?
So, with my condition, because Bailey has cystic fibrosis, a lot of her organs are affected. But with my condition, osteogenesis imperfecta, really? Are you trying to sneak your way in now?
No, I can't see myself.
Really? This is happening. Get out of my video.
No.
So with Bailey, she has cystic fibrosis. A lot of organs are affected with that, or makeover mom, as I called her before. A lot of things are affected, but with my lungs, we haven't put an official name on it. We just say that I have lame lungs. I do know that with OI, your lungs can be affected, and that's actually the reason I got put on Pomegranate, was to see if it would help my lungs, and it has to an extent, but it seems they're getting worse over the years. We're not sure why. We're still in the process of, handling that. But there are other things that in the long run are affected from this condition. As of right now, the main organ that's affected is my lungs and my kidneys. So if you don't know or haven't watched any of my videos, I have calcium buildup in my kidneys, and so I have to go get that checked because I can actually develop kidney stones from that.
Yeah.
So that's a major effect. The other thing that can be affected and has been previously is my heart. When I was little, I had an enlarged heart, but somehow magically it shrank. I'm not questioning it, it just did. And I do get it checked now. My doctor has set that back up. I'll get it checked every year just to see how it is. But I had an enlarged heart, and I know that somehow one of your valves can be messed up because it has collagen in it, which is what is affected in our condition. So those are the main two organs as of right now that's affected. I do know that I have to check my hearing. I have to check
everything.
My liver, a lot of things. The other thing that's primarily affected is my stomach due to so many medicines that I take. I have acid reflux and other issues with it, and so I try to limit the medicines, but honestly that never works. And I'm still on a million medicines. So those are the main organs that I know of as of right now that are being affected in my body. Is that all?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all of the questions. If you guys decide to do this or want to answer it, leave it below, and I will gladly read it, comment, and hopefully maybe we could share lung tips. I don't know. That's kind of where I've gotten a lot of my knowledge about my lungs and clearance and stuff. What?
Nothing.
Oh, you're still making fun of mine squeaky?
No, I was judging silently.
My lungs?
No.
Oh, okay. The next video will be a health update video. I do know that. I will be filming it here in a minute. And, maybe in the next couple videos, Jesse will be back in them. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure why he didn't volunteer today. So, I will talk to you guys soon, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Bye.
They got a lovely neighbor pop at the end of that one.